Hi folks, it's been a while, but we are finally back with our Friendly Council series. So today we're just going to play a few games with the deck from episode 4. And I have that deck for you here. Let's have a look. Here we are. So this one was provided to us by Alexander Schulte. It's a Rush deck, Greyjoy, Lord of the Crossing, and this one should be fairly simple. Now I should tell you all in advance that I suck with Rush, not really my kind of playstyle, but this one should be fairly straightforward. So as you saw in the episode, if you watched it, we are going to take advantage of a couple of cards with their passive abilities. So Balon, who cannot really be defended if his strength is high enough, which works with the third crossing challenge in this deck, and on the other side we have Theon Greyjoy, who is the opposite, cannot really be defended if his strength is low, which it is by default, just 2, and of course if you use him in the first challenge with the crossing agenda, he can have strength 1, and then it's very difficult to find any defenders. So those are the two most important characters. There's others. We have 3 copies of Asha, also who can give stealth round, and we have a nice package of events, including the surprising Kraken's Grasp. Hopefully we'll be able to use that, and a nice plot deck with some tricks. So we're supposed to win really quickly, but we have a couple of plots that can help us if the game goes slightly longer. So we can open with Vanquish the Unbelievers if the situation is correct, just naming the Ironborn trait, even though some of our characters are not Ironborn. We have the draw plot with claim 2 as the restricted one. There is Rise of the Kraken, another 2 claim plot, Morghulis as the reset. We have the Maiden for initiative. We have the King in the North, one of my favorite plots. Doesn't really work in many decks because you want to use your triggers, but as you can see, Balon and Theon have passive abilities that still work, so this is going to be interesting. Maybe we can take advantage. And we have Viteg Westeros. Well, the ability can be used in theory, but really it's just here, I think, for the stats. Almost guaranteed to win initiative, and has good gold as well. So this is our deck. I'll start the game. Hopefully someone can join quickly. If not, we'll have another quick look. And we'll use a time limit to simulate tournament conditions, even though it's not really supposed to go to time. Yes, so we took a little break, obviously, with this series due to Stalek taking place last weekend. And I actually heard that someone used this deck from the episode, or something extremely similar. So yeah, it's nice to see that people are watching and taking some inspiration from these episodes. And it is supposed to be a pretty simple way to play, and still effective today, even though it's using a lot of the cards from the earlier days of the game. So Balon, of course, is a core set card, and yeah, the 3 Greyjoy events from the core set as well, and the locations, Great Kraken, Ironfleet Scout. It's all very early in the game's history. And yeah, Greyjoy Rush is incidentally also the deck that won the Stalek tournament. Played with the Mammer's Farce agenda. Really impressive performance, went undefeated. And yeah, congratulations to Haren for his performance there. Now let's see if we have yeah, no volunteers, but we have someone joining our game, so let's get to it. Stark Assault. Okay, so that could be a deck that we could try to outrush. And we'll keep this because there is some economy. The free Iron Fleet Scout, and we have we don't have any of the high costers, but can set up 3 characters, so as long as we don't get first node, this is not bad at all. Although we might get first node in this particular deck if it plays the winter package with Mira, and there is a chance. And what are our traits? Yeah, we have a Maester, so probably dangerous to open Vanquish here. I think we'll open the Maiden. And if there is first now, the cards we drew are not going to help us, unfortunately. So, alright. So let's go first. And we'll just play out anything that we can. I think got Balon. So maybe that's the thing to do. So the reducer, and then if we play Balon we have 1 gold left and a bunch of 0 cost cards, so I guess we're using the reducer and just playing an additional character here. Which one though? This one, because we have no saves, and we can just put that sweet sleep on as well. Hopefully I did this correctly. We have Relentless Assault as well. Yeah, so we're gonna have to pass the Maester more and more each time. We have Relentless Assault in case we didn't have an intrigue icon to get an additional challenge. We might actually be able to keep that this round. Yeah, so Tion can be defended. Guess we're doing military first, because we need a big one for the third one to get superior claim. Okay. Okay, so that could be a slight problem, I guess, but it won't work against Tion, I don't think so. We just do our challenges, see if anything gets killed. We have an Intimidate here that we can put into the third challenge. Maybe if he can't stand, we can keep him down this round. And no gold for Mira if she's in shadows. Okay, makes it tricky for my opponent to play Morgulis. So that's our second challenge. Not gonna be defended because I'm guessing my opponent will want to go fast as well. And nice. Now we'll do power. So okay, what's the situation here? We have this one. So Great John can defend, but if he defends, then okay, he's not hurting me on the military challenge. Actually, crossing with Iron Fleet Scout makes it impossible to defend. Okay, so let's attack with both so that we can also get Intimidate. Scatter superior claim. And intimidate Greyjohn, some renown, and we are up to 8. Looking good. Yeah, fast for sure. Ah, didn't really want to lose the character here. I think I have to kill the... Well, he doesn't stand. I'm losing power if I let him die. There is some economy, so I guess I could lose the reducer. And yeah, tax dominance makes sense. So we have another good round like the last one, and this time there is power climb as well. It could just end. So what to do? King in the north. If I run into Morgulis, I've made my things very difficult for myself. I could play Rise of the Kraken. Let's go for it. Alright, I'll go first. And we're keeping Balon, Theon, and I think the Intrigue icon. And a nice dupe. So nothing we can really do. Gold doesn't work out, so this will just have to do. That's going to stop my Relentless Assault, but let's see if we need it. So if Mira is in shadows, it's going to help to blank something, I think. Then she could potentially blank Theon, defend with Greyjohn, kill something on defense with ice. Let's try our luck. Yep, okay, that was what I was afraid of here. So now Greyjohn can defend him. And this says 5 or lower, so he's 7. Okay. Let's see if he kills Maester or... yeah. But I still have Relentless Assault, which will get Bran, I guess, off the board here. So I guess we're doing power now. Yeah, can't really defend. Triggering it. Let's see if it gets rid of Bran. I can't. I don't have any other characters, but just always. worth a shot, see if anyone falls for it. Yes, if you know the game really well, it's Greyjoy has a much tougher chance getting any ambush here. I guess should have kept it for to absorb in trick climb because I'm not getting to 15. But I think you win or you die is the next one anyway. Yeah, so important Mira if I had those two to power for the unopposed. Okay, 11-6. And now I guess we're going for Euron. Now what's the situation here? So Greyjoy still can stand. Yeah, so nothing we can do. We have to play for the high initiative to go first. And with the maiden into you win or you die, we can pretty much guarantee that. Two climber, okay, we're going first. Remove one from Balon. Not great cards, but this we can play if Bran lets us. If we can grab great Kraken. Now Alexander said don't be afraid to marshal him, but we cannot if we want to marshal Euron, so out of gold. That's unfortunate. Okay, I think we're about to see a concession. We're on 10. It's not quite enough to just do a power with Balon. Power and Balon and Euron would work, but Mira has the blank. Okay, so let's be patient. She can't blank everything, so she has to make a choice. So we'll do like we did before. We'll do military with Theon first, and it's 2 claim as well, so it's going to do damage if he isn't defended properly. And if we use the Fanatic to cancel Mira. Okay, the concession, or is it not? Well drawn, yeah. I've certainly got a few cards that this deck needs. So good win in round 3. Now let's see if we have any volunteers for the second game. Not yet. Okay, we're going to play this out. So expecting a concession. intrigue, and then just crossing Balon should be enough, I think. Yeah, let's just cancel it. I don't think that will be well received. Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it here. Sorry about that, and let's have another game. So yeah, worked nicely in the first one. Alright, should get some better behavior here. And tougher game, I'm guessing. Okay, we do have the 6-2, but we don't have the 0 here because there is no economy, so I think we should mulligan. Huh. 6-1-1. Or we could go for, okay, so it's Stark White Book. What's the other option? So Balon, Reducer, and the Iron Gate is one option. If we go for the little ones, we can get an extra card. I think we can get, for instance, Theon, more and more Reducer, and the location. I think we'll go for Balon. You never know if there is some kind of first snow here as well, which is then a setback if you go for the little ones. Alright, so our Balon is not a king. This one you don't often see. So he can pull stuff, pull characters into challenges to burn them in theory, I guess. Or just to get rid of them to make way for the other guys. And yeah. Now if we did play this Vanquish, I'm always a bit worried about this. So we would have 7 gold basically. So we could just play Euron, then we have Euron, Balon, and a 2-claim start, or just 2 little guys. I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll play the Maiden. King in the north will not work against Hisdar. He will get some economy from us, which is slightly annoying. Now if we see lots of burn stuff, which I don't think we will in White Book, then have to be a little bit careful not to lose any of our guys. Obviously Theon will die easily because of his low strength, but Balon a bit more sturdy. Okay, so we have 8 gold available. Could go for an army of Chads, or we could go for Euron. I think have to get the intrigue. Okay. Can we realistically do anything here with Bestow? I don't think it's worth it. We'll just play him for the icon. We'll play Theon. We'll play... keep 1 gold for this, so... have 4 to work with. If we use the Reducer. No Bestow. And I guess this guy. Hopefully I did that as well as I could. Maybe another option was better. So I was looking at support of the people, but maybe we do not sell on Plaza. He's just as good. And luckily no gold in shadows for the card in shadows, so this could be any of the Kingsguard stuff. It could also be Aegon. Not sure what the restricted list situation is now. I think Aegon is restricted. None of the other cards that we've seen are, so. I guess same situation, go for military with Tion. I think we'll get it burned here. I think it will be worth it in the long run. Because now, yeah, my opponent is struggling with characters here. And we'll get our free power again. No superior claim this time. It was really nice last time, in the last game. But there is only one copy. I wonder if additional copies would have been good in this deck. Crossing and Renown. And I have 6 cards in hand, so not so easy just to play Morghulis and hope that there isn't a reason there. If I just play something with decent gold and I get Morghulis, there's still Euron in hand or Asha and the Shipwright, and I think I'm alright. Typical. Okay, so now there is gold for Aegon. Oh, and Sir Mandon Moore, fine. Well, it was fun a minute ago when there was no board, but less fun now, even after that setback burning the plaza. Okay. I don't know. I'd prefer to keep my hand. I think I can sacrifice. Well, it's the only intrigue icon, but I have 3 intrigue icons in hand. I'll sacrifice him. Keep my hand in case there's a reset. Right, I understand, because there is a king. Yeah, Viserys will be gaining some power. I'm guessing there is only 1 copy, so if it gets out of hand, I think Morghulis will probably kill him. But yeah, we've gone behind. Good round for my opponent here. What now? If I play king in the north, my reducer doesn't work, but I can play Asha. I think I can play Asha, and now the shadow triggers work. The king's road will not work, but the reduction from Hisdar will work. That's the only downside here. Could also just play with take Westeros. Too bad I threw the Raider away. Would have been able to grab Plaza and have Balon in 2 challenges. That would be pretty cute. Rise of the Kraken, not really the situation here, so maybe go with this. We have now triggers, except for the reducer, so... But then if we have reducer and Asha, I have 1 gold left if I play a 5 gold plot, and I can play support of the people, which would be nice. So... shall we go for we take Westeros instead? So what's coming here? Ah yes, the quick power gain. Got the Kraken in hand. And Maiden's Main. I think those are the best two to search for with support of the people. Let's see, yeah, pretty much can't do anything else with it. That's unfortunate. What can you do? I can search for economy, I guess. Alright, so shall we play Asha? Still no easy economy here, that's slightly unfortunate. Now we need a raider to use the agenda, to use the plot. There is no raider except for Euron. I could play Euron. Lots of gold available. So I'll be able to get my power, I think, here. The problem is that I'm kneeling all of my characters, and I'll be conceding just as much, if not more. And then I'm in danger of losing. I'll have to play, I think, Rise of the Kraken next round. If, yeah. If the game's still going on, let's see if, yeah, if I can realistically concede the 8 power here, or 10 power in this round, and just lose, then I guess we'll have to forget about our plans and play more defensively. That gives him insight, does it? Yeah. And there's some stand for him. Okay, let's go for military, shall we? Can be defended. Right, and now I think I just grab that plaza and then spend one of the cards to stand him to do the second challenge. Now he could grab it with his ability instead, and I don't use the plot. Let's consider it. So it's currently the only thing, plus my location if I use it, which puts me in trouble with economy. So then I would rely on random pillage, unlikely to get a location. So I think if he can win intrigue, it would be better to just grab it that way. The problem is that he is not strong enough. But with this he is, if there's no hands judgment. Okay, let's take the risk. Two cards in hand. Let's try our luck. Which one? This one? Alright. And now, okay. Wouldn't mind that Great Hall, to be honest, because I only have one economy location. I'll take this. And Balon can do power. Up to 9 now. My opponent needs to be careful because I have the plaza, so if he does any weird challenge that Euron can defend, I can spend him and then I can take the Great Hall. Just the 5. What are the potential strength boosts here? And what does this say exactly? So 3 higher, so I need to discard a 4 cost card. That's awkward. There's only Asha. Alright, he wins. And I'll take... I've lost Asha now anyway, so I may as well take the Rose Road. Because I have that King in the North. If that gets played, then obviously Queen's got Great Hall won't work, but Rose Road still will. And I think now I will have to do that, because here comes the stand with the insight on him. So we are conceding a lot of power. Dominance and Viserys. And I should be level again. Now what? I'm doing alright in normal rounds. If I go first, getting 6 power, so there's power claim, there's 2 renown, there's crossing and unopposed if Balon and Theon work, so I'm not doing too badly. So I could just play this, get some more cards as well. I could play king in the north. That means my opponent won't be able to keep standing the Knight of Flowers. Doesn't necessarily win initiative though. And this one does win it. And it's extra power, but no real gold, so yeah. If I get disrupted in some way, then difficult to recover, and if Morghulis gets played, I'm losing 4 power of my characters. Then we just have a terrible round, I think, but I'm not seeing any saves here, so... White swords again, let's go first and try luck. So Robert Strong could potentially kill Theon. We have this Hound. Yeah, he's taking Mandon. No way to give my guys the Hound trait. The Knight trait like the Manifest God can do. Okay. So now what? Keep 2 cards for Mandon if it gets played, and the rest we can play out. So this guy and the Sweet Sleep and Maiden's Bane, I guess. Just play out the reducer and kill him for yeah. Kill him for Mandon. It's not really a big deal, is it? I'll keep my shipwright, won't need the King's Road. Okay. So I'm in trouble if I can't close, but I think I might be able to. Now this guy could discard a card to reduce the cost of Robert Strong in Shadows. No. Okay. Yeah, worked again. Round 3. But I did get Theon and Balon in both games, so I wonder what the game would look like if I couldn't. Yeah, if that was here last round, I'd be in trouble. Mm. Couldn't get it through. Oh, because Euron took Plaza. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, so won both games, and see if we can get all 3 today, or maybe just the 2. And let's see if we have another one. No volunteers still. "55 minutes, as you can see, not needed at all. And we have a couple of viewers. Hello, Hannes. Yeah, I can tell you our plans for next week. So hopefully tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, then Tuesday at the latest, we have episode 5 after a long time. I took some time off due to traveling to Germany for the Stalik tournament, but I've finally been able to edit episode 5, which will be a Martel episode. So you can look forward to that. And then I think the schedule will be roughly one episode every 2 weeks from then on, but it's not set in stone. So whenever we have an episode, we'll just post it without any further restrictions. But should be one every 2 weeks roughly from then on. And we'll hopefully get through all the 9 factions in the first 9 episodes and then start over. See if we have an opponent here. Yeah, anyone is welcome to join. Just putting the live stream in case anyone doesn't want to be streamed here. We're pretty quick today, but this should be the last one. This rush goes a bit faster. Bamber's Farce, okay. These are quick, although in Targaryen they can be played a bit differently. They can be played as burn as well, because you get a lot of cards under the fools to be used then in the challenges phase, so it's dangerous. Now we can't get a 6-2 because there's no 2-coster, even though the hand is looking alright. I think we have to mulligan. And yeah, this will be fine because we have duped Euron and Maester Kerwin, so that's pretty oh dear, okay. Thought he was 6 cost for a moment there. That's stupid. Should have done Victarion and Kerwin. Well, okay. Exposed myself to potential march here, but we'll live, I guess. And with this guy, yeah. That's a moment of stupidity there, but fine. We'll try our best if that happens. Go for the maiden. Okay, now the opponent is fighting us for initiative, so won't have it as easy here. Can't believe I set up a 7-coster thinking I could put a 2-coster alongside it. Alright, now Niller. And can't really invest into future rounds. We'll be losing, I guess, reasons as well if that's what the situation calls for. Now we have 1 economy card, so that's 8 gold that we can put out if we want to do one of the 6-costers, and I guess we do. So it's going to be Asha with Kerwin, right? And then the ghost can't possibly take everything. So there's superior claim, there's the save. Question is, do we try to win on defense? Because it's not really fun to be killing characters off, but then we're not getting crossing, are we? Could take the Euron dupe, take the risk. There's no dupes here, so. Still Kerwin for the save if we get something in the plot phase, so. Take the risk. Well, he's taking one card and giving me another. But he's stopping my rush if I can get crossing and win by 5. That's the downside. I don't know. Let's try to protect it, but we are getting intrigue claim as well, so. Okay, and he got his renown event. That's going to be useful when he gets gold. I'll just let everything through. Slight problem that Maester Kerwin is the only one who can do the power challenge. He has only one icon, so if I want to do all 3 for the crossing, then I will have to use him, but he has 3 strength, so. Guess in combination with this it will work, but then superior claim isn't happening, is it? I could just do 2 challenges. Each other unique, so I guess that includes Euron. Maybe this guy gets killed. No. Oh, come on, pillaging me Sunday. Ah. Okay, so that makes it slightly more difficult. Let's count again. So we have 8 on the power challenge. Okay, then let's just do the intrigue for the crossing one. Right, so set it up with the jester. That's a good play. So defended with 3. Well, then I'll just, I guess I can use the Kraken's grasp. Can I win that one as well? No. Strength 5 lower. Oh, I'm not first player this round. Sorry about that. Okay. And maybe we get lucky with Euron. Well, could be worse. Okay, so things are not as easy now. Missing some unopposed power because there's no Balon or Theon. Now King in the north stops Plaza, which wasn't used here anyway. Stops the Ghost. It's not doing a lot of work. This is not set up for the unopposed. And Maester Kerwin dies if I play Vanquish. We take Westeros, has no locations, so... Now, Alexander did say don't be afraid to play Vanquish. There's one reason, but Ghost could take it and then I'm exposed without Kerwin in play. Or I could just go for you win or you die. Then I'm down to 0 cards, which is not ideal. Let's see what happens. I'll go first. Useful dupe. And this one, if I can get rid of Plaza, not bad. So if I marshal her, she's fine, right? I just named the Ironborn trait. And then I can kill her and bring her back once and still have gold for my we do not sow. Let's not have anything super strong here like a Khal Drogo or something. I don't think there will be because we have the non-loyal stuff. Alright, stand again. Strong. And if he defends, then no renown for me. Ah, of course. It's going to take what? We do not sow or Kraken's Grasp. Superior claim anything except reason. I don't think it's taking reason. The element of surprise is gone. That's the worst thing with Ghost seeing Kraken's Grasp even if he leaves it in hand. Yeah. This would have worked as well. We do not sow into Euron taking Plaza. Would have been nice. Got Balon for next round. If I play King in the North, I have the gold to marshal him. So now he knows that Kraken's Grasp is there and can block something. Now I would like to get the 2-claim military if I could. Would be really nice. So Asha gives stealth to Hagen's daughter. She stealths past Angui. And then if there's nothing in hand, should be okay, right? Yep. Okay. And would be nice to get power third, so it's slightly risky. She has stealth, she can stealth past him, but difficult to win by 5. Let's try Intrigue next. Yeah, might as well. It's 1 pillage trigger less if I start with this order. Okay, playing this for the renown before it gets discarded. And another one. So, to claim, looks like I'll be getting rid of the rest of the hand. Does this work on characters without attachments? No. So it can be used. I guess I'll save it for the third challenge. Okay, got my gate anyway. I don't control any attachments, but whatever. I start past him. And now I should be able to play Kraken's Grasp into Superior Claim, right? It's 7-2. I'm winning by 5 anyway, at the moment. But not unopposed. I think it's fine. So up to 10. I guess I'm getting... Does he have... he doesn't have insight, so... Okay, it's not just going to keep standing like a maniac. Although he can draw with his ability, I guess. Just don't get Balon. Kraken's Grasp was a nice card for me. So what did he reveal? Card. Okay, so that's coming. It's not going to hurt me, because I'm not playing negative attachments. He's getting cards this way. It's also pretty nice. At least I'm getting some cards for a late Summer Fist. Up to 10. This matters if I play it closer attention. Okay, so Rose Road is on top, I guess. Let's put whatever. Too much thinking needed to manipulate these for my opponent. I don't really care that much. So this should be interesting. We have a save for Euron if Morghulis gets played, so we're pretty nice there. So we have two options again. We have the goal to play Balon. If we play King in the north, it's not guaranteed to win initiative. It's going to stop Queensguard though. So we play Balon and it's difficult not to close. If we play Rise of the Kraken, have a lot of stealth. Could still be opposed, I guess, but it does win initiative. This one I wouldn't like to play because I have some hand. So I guess let's try this. We haven't done it today yet. Nice. Okay. One initiative and doesn't stop me because it's not even revealed. Oh, okay. Got this guy as well. Would have been nice with Rise of the Kraken now. There is no gold for both of them. So I guess another dupe in case we can't close. And Balon. and the reducer. Need to spend Euron for the intrigue challenge here, he's the only icon. And that's what we get, fine. Okay, so let's spend the least amount of stuff we have on the military. Just her. Then Euron will be the second one, because he has the high strength with stealth to push it through, I think. Okay, what's coming? Okay, so let's him defend, fine. Now Euron should stealth past Melisandre. Can't trigger because he's not a king. Gets me up to 12, and if I can do unopposed power with renown, I win the game. These two both have stealth. He cannot currently stand with just what is in play due to king in the north, so let's see, and there's renown as well, so once again, round 3, worked every time. Well, thank you, Alexander, for this deck. It's been pretty fun to play. Looks like this is pretty repeatable. Yeah, so this is what we played once again. Yeah, getting unopposed challenges just through Balon's ability, because he is difficult to defend even in any case. Just the 5 strength and Iron Fleet Scouts, it's difficult to defend, but in crossing, particularly in the third challenge, it's almost impossible. And Euron, not Euron, pardon me, Theon, so he has 2 strength, that also makes him difficult to defend, but if you go down to strength 1 in the first challenge, also quite difficult to defend or to even oppose, so it's some cheeky power gain that way. There's some renown here. And Asha, surprisingly useful, so when the 7 coster got restricted, my first instinct was to go back to the core one, because that was a really good card and wasn't seeing play just because the other one was so strong. But this one, surprisingly good, underrated, I think, having played her. And then there are other ways, of course, to gain unopposed with that Kraken's Grasp. And yeah, the plots really nicely selected here by Alexander, I think. So one thing I will say, I've played 2 games, not a huge amount of draw, just we played some you win or you die. There was late summer feast from my opponent, and not that much else, but I was lucky to draw superior claim twice in 2 of the games, so just the 1 copy, but yeah, sped up my power gain really nicely, so I would consider another copy here in this particular deck. So okay, I think we'll leave it here. So as I said, the next episode proper to come tomorrow or on Tuesday, we'll see when we can get it uploaded, but it's done basically, and it will be Martel, so hopefully you join us for that one. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining me on the stream today, and see you next time. Bye bye.